Welcome back, you beautiful, amazing people. I am some guy called Aaron, and thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new here, please subscribe, drop a like. So, we are now dealing with this again, and it's just annoying. Glasgow Warriors urge Exeter Chiefs fans not to wear Native American style headdresses to match. I can't believe we're having this again. First Wasps throw their toys out the pram, and now we're here again with Glasgow. I mean, it's not funny anymore. It's just ridiculous that such a small minority of people are the loudest and dictating and just pretty much sucking the fun out of everything again. And it's getting tough to watch anything now. I mean, I struggle to watch TV. I'd rather not watch TV. I have rugby and I have a little bit of fighting, but this is tough. I mean, this is awesome. They have such a pride in their club that very few clubs have. And it's just awesome. When you sat there listening to the tomahawk chop, just the whole crowd just screaming. It is awesome. They just love their club. It's culture down in Exeter. It's amazing. I mean, you have a right not to listen, but you do not have a right to be offended. It is a ridiculous argument here. So, just to prove that this is a ridiculous argument, I've brought some receipts. A new study contradicts the Washington Post poll about how Native Americans view the Redskins name. We asked one of the authors why this new research got such a different result. Now, excuse me. Now, if you haven't seen the Washington Post poll, it is such a small poll. I'm surprised it could even be called a study because it was so cherry picked to find results, and it was just ridiculous, and it found that it was only slightly in favour as well, which is even more funnier. But as someone who's currently doing all this sort of research for a second time, I'm very well. I have a lot of knowledge in this, and I find it just ridiculous that they didn't actually do a study. They just randomly picked people that pretty much were giving them the results they wanted, and even then, it was only a slight favor. But this study here, done by actual people, actual scientists, actual people whose job it is to collect data, found in the 2016, the Washington Post published a poll about whether Native Americans found the Washington Redskins name offensive. 90%, 90% of the respondents said they were not offended by the team's name. I mean, there's not an awful lot of Native Americans here. Just saying that. And it's just, once again, it is the loud minority who are offended by everything saying you should be offended when you have actual Native Americans coming out and saying, "Dear white people, stop telling Native Americans like me whether we're offended by the Washington Redskins name." This article is a good one. I recommend it. He is not offended by it. He is not offended by this. So stop saying we're offended. The data, and this is a fucking large study, says we are not offended. People are saying we are not offended. listen to the people that are saying we are not offended. Stop telling us what to be offended by. You have a right to listen and to speak, but you do not have the right to be offended by anything. So I will leave it there on that note. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and as always, stay awesome.